Anna, I almost missed my weekend trip to the mountains last month. I spent 3 hours just trying to decide where to go and what to do.
Oh no, what happened?
I kept changing my mind about the destination, then couldn't find a hotel, and ended up staying home.
That's frustrating. Planning doesn't have to be that complicated.
Hey everyone, I am David.
And I'm Anna. Welcome back to Learning English Together.
Today we're talking about planning a weekend trip, how to choose where to go, book accommodation, and plan activities without the stress.
By the end, you'll own four key phrases, like, I'm torn between two options and let's make a reservation.
Stay until the end. That last phrase is the secret to packing light. So let's start with choosing where to go. I'm planning a trip for next month, but I'm really not sure.
What kind of trip are you thinking about? Beach, mountains, city?
I'm torn between a beach vacation and a hiking trip in the mountains. Both sound amazing.
That's a common dilemma. Why don't you look at the weather forecast first?
Good point. If it's going to rain, hiking won't be much fun.
Exactly. Also, think about your budget. Beach resorts can get pricey during peak season.
True. I should probably check flight prices and hotel rates before deciding.
Another tip, read reviews from other travelers. They'll tell you the real story, not the marketing.
I always do that. Last year, I almost booked a seaside paradise that turned out to be next to a construction site.
Oh no. See, that's why traveler reviews are gold.
Lesson learned. Now I never book without reading at least 20 reviews.
Smart move. So have you narrowed it down yet?
I think the mountains are winning. Cooler weather, fewer crowds, and better value for money.
Perfect choice for this time of year. You'll have a great time. Quick recap. 5 phrases to take with you. First, I'm torn between. Unable to decide between two options.
For example, I'm torn between the mountains and the beach.
Repeat after me. I'm torn between. I'm torn between. Next, peak season, the busiest time for travel.
For example, hotels are expensive during peak season.
Repeat after me. Peak season. Peak season. Next, off the beaten path, a place not many tourists visit.
For example, we found a beautiful beach off the beaten path.
Repeat after me. Off the beaten path. Off the beaten path. Next, when you want to ask about costs, you say,
What's the price range?
repeat after me. Price range. Price range. Last, traveler reviews. Opinions from people who have visited.
For example, the traveler reviews were mostly positive.
Repeat after me. Traveler reviews. Traveler reviews.
Once you've picked a destination, next comes accommodation. Where do you usually like to stay?
I prefer staying in small local hotels or guest houses. They have more character than big chains.
Interesting. I'm torn between a hotel and renting an apartment through Airbnb.
An apartment gives you more space and a kitchen, great for saving money on meals.
That's true, but hotels often have better amenities like pools and gyms.
What's most important to you? Location, comfort, or price?
Location. I want to be walking distance from restaurants and attractions.
Then book early. The best locations fill up fast, especially on weekends.
I should make a reservation as soon as I decide.
Absolutely. And always check the cancellation policy. You never know what might come up.
Good thinking. Last spring, I had to cancel a trip because I got sick and I lost a full booking.
Ouch.
That hurts. Free cancellation might cost a bit more, but it's worth the peace of mind.
You're right. From now on, I'll always choose flexible rates.
Also, message the host or hotel with any questions before booking. Their response speed tells you a lot.
Like how responsive they'll be if something goes wrong during the stay.
Exactly.
Quick replies usually mean good service. Let's review 5 more phrases. First, make a reservation. Book accommodation in advance.
For example, I need to make a reservation for next weekend.
Repeat after me. Make a reservation. Make a reservation. Next, amenities, features, and services provided by a hotel.
For example, the hotel has great amenities like a pool and spa.
Repeat after me. Amenities. Amenities. Next, check-in and check-out. Arrival and departure times.
For example, check-in is at 3 p.m. and check-out is at 11 a.m.
Repeat after me. Check-in. Check-in. Check-out. Check-out. Next, cancellation policy. Rules about canceling bookings.
For example, check the cancellation policy before booking.
Repeat after me. Cancellation policy. Cancellation policy. Last, walking distance. Close enough to walk to.
For example, the hotel is within walking distance of the city center.
Repeat after me. Walking distance. Walking distance.
Now, for the fun part, planning what to do. I love researching activities and making an itinerary.
That's the best part. But remember to leave room for spontaneity too.
True. Last time I planned every hour, and I missed some amazing, unexpected discoveries.
Exactly. Overplanning kills the adventure. I suggest planning 2 to 3 main activities and leaving the rest open.
What about transportation? Should I rent a car or use public transport?
Depends on the destination. Big cities usually have excellent public transport.
That's good advice. Renting a car in a new city can be stressful.
And expensive. Plus, you don't have to worry about parking.
But for more remote areas, a car might be necessary.
Right.
Check if your hotel offers airport transfers or shuttle services too.
I didn't even think about that. How do I usually get around the city?
For a mountain trip like yours, I'd rent a car at the airport. It gives you freedom to explore.
That makes sense. I could visit nearby villages that buses don't reach.
Exactly. Those off-the-beaten-path spots are often the highlight of the trip.
You've convinced me. I'll rent a car and plan 2 hikes, then leave the rest open.
Perfect balance. Structure plus freedom equals a great weekend. 5 essential phrases for planning activities. First, make an itinerary. Create a detailed travel plan.
For example, I made an itinerary for our weekend trip.
Repeat after me. Make an itinerary. Make an itinerary. Next, leave room for. Allow flexibility in your plans.
For example, we left room for spontaneous activities.
Repeat after me. Leave room for. Leave room for. Next, must-see attractions, places you should miss.
For example, this is one of the city's must-see attractions.
Repeat after me. Must-see attractions. Must-see attractions. Next, when you want to ask about getting around, you say,
How do I get around the city?
repeat after me. Get around. Get around. Last, airport transfer. Transportation between airport and hotel.
For example, does the hotel offer an airport transfer?
Repeat after me. Airport transfer. Airport transfer.
Finally, let's talk about packing. I always overpack and end up not using half of what I bring.
That's so common. Here's my golden rule. Pack light, then remove 1/3.
That's brutal, but probably necessary.
Trust me, you'll thank yourself when you're carrying luggage up 3 flights of stairs.
Don't remind me. I once dragged a massive suitcase across cobblestone streets in Rome.
Oh, the pain. So, what's your plan this time?
A small backpack, weather-appropriate clothes, and my essentials.
What about checking the weather? I always check before packing.
Absolutely. And always bring layers. Weather can change unexpectedly in the mountains.
Don't forget essentials like chargers, medications, and travel documents.
And make copies of important documents, just in case.
I also like to make a packing list. It helps me remember everything.
That's smart. A list saves you from last-minute panic at the airport.
It really does. I keep one on my phone and reuse it for every trip.
Genius. I'm starting mine tonight.
Our final vocabulary set, and we'll wrap up. First, pack light. Bring only essential items.
For example, I always pack light for short trips.
Repeat after me. Pack light. Pack light. Next, essentials. Absolutely necessary items.
For example, don't forget travel essentials like your passport.
Repeat after me. Essentials. Essentials. Next, travel documents. Official papers needed for travel.
For example, keep your travel documents in a safe place.
Repeat after me. Travel documents. Travel documents. Next, packing list. A checklist of items to bring.
For example, I made a packing list so I wouldn't forget anything.
Repeat after me. Packing list. Packing list. Last, just in case, if something unexpected happens.
For example, bring an umbrella just in case it rains.
Repeat after me. Just in case. Just in case. Quick fire. Today's 4 phrases. I'm torn between 2 options. Let's make a reservation. Pack light and travel light. Leave room for spontaneity. That's all for today. Pick one phrase, say, I'm torn between the mountains and the beach, and use it next time you're planning a trip.
If you got something out of this, hit like and follow. Next episode, learn how to talk about your hobbies and what you enjoy doing in your free time.
See you then.